I like to say first and foremost, right, that this right here is God. This is God, and God does things in His time. Today's God's time. Right here, right now, it's God's time. I like to say from us coming back when these guys first started, none of us up here would have thought we would have been here today for this, but we are here for this. It's such a touching, overwhelming situation for this thing to be happening today. For everybody to be here and all the love that you're showing to this group, which is the reason why the main thing, if you don't know it, you need to know it today. This group is the people's group. It's all about you guys on why they do what they do. I have to say personally that there's some love for me with each one of these members that could never be broken by anything or anyone. And I want to just say to you guys, keep holding on to that love that we have. God has gave them their star, which is forever. God has the movie coming on BET, which is forever. This right here is now their legacy for their kids, their grands, and everybody forever. We've made it, Hollywood. We've made it.
Thank you, Brooke. So, the city of Los Angeles actually owns the real estate here, and not the Chamber of Commerce. We're just the administrators of the lot for the city, and the city has prepared some beautiful resolutions to give to our honorees. So I'm going to we're going to take a photo, a group shot with you and your resume. So please take that, and we'll take a shot, and then we'll move on.
Put the hood on, there's a hood on it too. JG!
If you leave those resumes up, we'll take a break. Forward and take a group shot with that city rep. Is that good? Put those up. All right. Okay. So now, I know it's the time you've been waiting for. We're officially going to the group will be Ricky Bell. Please welcome Ricky to the...
Praise God, y'all. First of all, I want to say this. Ralph Tresvant, I love you. Ronnie DeVoe, I love you. Johnny Gill, I love you, brother. Mike Bivins, I love you. Bobby Brown, I love you. Brooke Payne, I love you, man. This moment right here, yo, I mean, I want us to just take a second, just to take in the moment, because see, it's not just about what we're doing here, right? But listen, what other moment do we have to have all 6 of us together with our family, with our close friends, and with our fans all in one place? It doesn't just happen like that. I don't want us to take this for granted. It just means so much to us, seriously. And you know, I've known Ralph since I was 7 years old, yo. That's 42 years. I've known Mike since I was 8 years old, and Bobby. So, I mean, we go back. Our friendships, our relationships go so far back before New Edition. We came together with... Excuse me. We came together because we had a passion and a desire to do something. It was simple. It was just to sing, just to dance, just to make some girls scream. You know, we really got something. But God is not casual. He's intentional. He's purposeful, y'all. And this dream that we had, you know, through all the fame, the ups and downs, it's like, it turns into our livelihood. It turns into a business. This blessing turns into a huge responsibility for us, y'all. You know, we have families that we're affecting, you know? And in this process, in this life that we have, you know, we grow in our intentions, our priorities, you know, they take different turns sometimes, you know. And even when everyone, the 6 of us, the 7 of us, including Brooke, even when everyone is doing their best, we tend to clash and we tend to bump heads sometimes, you know. And then sometimes we get confused as to who the enemy is. Sometimes it looks like it's us, it looks like it's each other, but it's not. It's just certain, you know, there's different forces out there. You know, there's egos, there's resentments. They try to set themselves up against our plan, against our mission, you know? So I want y'all to know that sometimes we can't figure it out. We don't know what to do, and we need you. We need God. We need your prayers. We need our families. We need them, you guys to lift us up, you know? We don't want to let our personal desires and issues get ahead of the mission and why we're really here, you know? It's bigger than us. There's a bigger purpose than what we can imagine. We didn't think about this. We didn't get together and say, yo, let's get together so one day we can have a star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. It just... But there are certain things that happen. And so I just want to thank you guys.
chief. We must not normalize him. We must not legitimize him. Some people think it's too soon to say this. Some say we gotta give him a chance, but hey man, when we saw who he was appointing to his cabinet, we know what he is up to. He is up to dismantling our government, taking away our rights and our freedoms and our programs and our institutions that protect us, that protect the air and the earth. Some people say we're sore losers. He's a sore winner. We're not sore losers, but we recognize that we're facing an existential crisis, and because of climate change, for the first time in human history, we don't have time left. And what we need to do is going to be harder because he was elected to office. That's why we're angry. We're not sore losers. If we allow this unprecedented gaggle of billionaires, out-of-touch business people in the pockets of oil and gas to take us down a deregulated road of extraction, we will find ourselves beyond the climate tipping point.
Thank you.
So we must rise up. We must rise up. And we must resist with a two-pronged strategy. Listen up. On a national level, we have to be on the defensive. We have to systematically block and resist and disrupt every single time the predator-in-chief attempts to roll back our democratic rights and freedom. But, this is really important on the state level. We have to be on the offense. We have to train and support organizers. We have to identify and groom righteous women to run for office. This is where the fight is now. The state legislatures, the county commissioners, the school boards, you name it. We have to get into every nook and cranny of decision-making power. We're called the West Coast elite. Well, we have to show them that we are not elite by sheltering and supporting and understanding the vulnerable and endangered among us. We have to show solidarity across race and class. We have to counter the right wing's fake news echo chamber and become supporters of public media. Now, we must not judge the people that voted for the predator-in-chief. They are not all racists and homophobes and xenophobes and misogynists. We have to listen to them with understanding and compassion. We have to try to understand their very real pain and anger, and then we have to present an alternative vision.
Yes.
A vision that will be compelling to all the people that didn't vote. All the women and people of color that didn't vote. We have to present a vision that they can see themselves reflected in. And that has to be a vision of real democracy, political, social, and economic democracy. And And we need to understand in our bones that there is another way to create jobs. Healthy, safe, sustainable jobs. And it's not through subsidies to the fossil fuel industry, but through massive investments in housing, transportation, the caregiving professions, and renewable energy. The Rust Belt can become the Green Belt. Other countries are doing it, so should we. We're going to need to be fierce. We're going to need to be fierce and brave, so we have to take care of ourselves. We have to look after ourselves so we don't burn out or get cynical or give up.
Because nobody's using it.
It's going to be a long, intense fight to strengthen and improve this democracy of ours. But we can do it.
Yeah, we can.
Say it with me. I pledge to resist. To unify. I pledge to unify. I pledge to treat others. I pledge to treat others as I would have them treat me. As I would have them treat me. With love. Thank you.
We welcome you to the stage in the legacy of my father's work in civil rights. Thank you all so much for coming out. We have the largest crowd that downtown LA has ever seen. I would like to welcome to the stage another beautiful legacy holder. Please, a warm welcome for Tracy Ellis Ross.
If we could do cartwheels, we would.
But I can't.
Hello, beloved women.
Supporters of women.
Children of women.
Here we are.
We are here to be heard. We are also here to introduce Alfre Woodard, but before we do that,
we thought we would do just a little chant. Are you down with that?
All right, ready? We know this one. We feel this one. Here we go. Women's rights are human rights. 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 Women's rights are human rights.
Dedicating this to Sister Sonia, to my dear sister Dolores Huerta, and also to my friend who is now above, Tom Hayden, who taught us how to resist. Sister Sonia says,
we need to shift everyone back this way, please.
I'm going to stay on the battlefield. I am going to stay on the battlefield. I'm going to stay on the battlefield till I die. I am going to stay on the battlefield. I am going to stay on the battlefield. I am going to stay on the battlefield till I die. I had come into the city carrying life in my eyes amid rumors of death, calling out to anyone who would listen. It is time to move us all into a new century. It's time for freedom, racial and sexual justice. It's time for women and children and men. Time for hands unbound. I had come into the city wearing peaceful breasts and the space faces between us smiled. I had come into the city carrying life in my eyes. I had come into the city carrying life in my eyes. And they followed us in their cars with their computers, and their tongues crawled with caterpillars. They bumped us off the road, turned over our cars. They bombed our buildings, killing our babies, and they shot our doctors, maintaining our bodies. Maintaining our bodies, and their courts turned into confessionals. But we kept on organizing. We kept on teaching, believing, loving, doing what was holy, moving to a higher ground. Even though our hands were full of slaughtered teeth, but we held out our eyes, delirious with grace. We held out our eyes, delirious with grace. I'm gonna treat everybody right. I am going to treat everybody right. I am going to treat everybody right till I die. I'm going to treat everybody right. I am going to treat everybody right. I am going to treat everybody right till I die. Come, return to the fight. This fight for the earth. This fight for our children. This fight for our life. We need your hurricane voices. We need your sacred hands. I say, come sister, come brother, come to the battlefield, come into the rainforest,
Come into the hood.
come into the barrio,
Come into the schools.
hang on, come into the abortion clinics, come into the prisons, come and caress our spines. I say, come wrap your feet around justice. I say, come wrap your tongues around truth. I say, come wrap your hands in deeds and prayers. You brown ones, you yellow ones, you black ones, you gay ones, you white ones, you lesbian ones. Come, 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 come. Come to this battlefield called life, called life, called life. I'm going to stay on the battlefield. I am going to stay on the battlefield. What about you?
I am going to stay on the battlefield till I die.
I'm going to stay on the battlefield.
I am going to stay on the battlefield. I am going to stay on the battlefield. I am going to stay on the battlefield till I die. Till I die. Till I die. I will see you. I will see you all on the battlefield.